Hello guys, this is Jose from City of Cars. Today I just wanted to do a walk around video on the 2003 Lexus LS 430 that we have in inventory. So like always, the first thing we're going to do is just kind of walk around the whole vehicle so you kind of get a peek at the exterior. Obviously we'll follow into the interior, and along the way I'm going to be sure to kind of point out any imperfections that I do see on the vehicle to kind of help it easier to kind of get a sense on what the vehicle is. I will say it does have a little bit of miles, so vehicle is not brand new. First thing that I do want to point out, you're gonna have this little gash here in the front bumper. Couple little indentations here. You can see right on the front bumper you got a couple little scuff marks kind of found throughout the bumper, but on the actual body itself that looks pretty clean. Not seeing any major dents or scrapes there. I got a couple here, one right there. You do see a little bit starting right there and obviously here, so a little bit of body work, but again nothing that would affect drivability. These cars have awesome powertrains, are known to last a really long time. Tires look in pretty decent shape. The actual wheels themselves actually don't look scuffed up or anything like that, so those are all in really good condition. Extremely comfortable cars. I mean, the nice thing about these cars, they literally ride like a cloud. Extremely comfortable. Let's go ahead and start taking a peek at the interior of the vehicle. Gonna hit on lock and step inside here. You know, even though vehicle is a 2003, so I have memory seating. You can actually adjust the height of the seat belt itself with a button. That's an unusual feature you don't see very often. Obviously all power seats with plenty of seat adjustment controls. Let's go ahead and step inside here. Take a peek at the interior. Let's go ahead and fire it on. Starts right up. Brake off, and as you can see, zooming in here, current mileage is 143,978. Even for a 2003, it actually still had a touchscreen infotainment system, which is kind of cool. Heated and cooled seats. You have a curtain that kind of pops in and out of the back. Definitely really cool. Power sunroof, which if I hit the buttons, you can see works perfectly. Shut that. It's kind of a relatively cold day. Let's take a peek. Dual temperature control. Obviously we have it set at hot. Rear parking rate assist. If I put it in reverse, you do actually have a backup camera. Taking a peek at the seats here. I mean, they're all in relatively good shape. You even have some adjustments there for the passenger seat. Looks like you get two glove boxes, one here in the front that does have all the original owner's manuals in here. Kind of a nice little thick book here. That's all the original documentation. And you have a second one there, and it looks like somebody did already include a bottle of OEM touch-up paint. And peek here. Got an ashtray with an actual cigarette lighter. Cup holders that kind of just pop out like that. That's kind of an interesting design. Looking inside here, have another little space. I believe that's just another regular cigarette lighter, but obviously you can take that out and use it for accessories, like to charge your phone nowadays. Another little hidden storage compartment right there. Let's see, you do have a sunglass holder, but I will say I did play around with this. You kind of got to mess around because you can tell it's just got like a plastic clip here, and it does have, you kind of have to play because once you do it, like you can tell it's kind of hard to kind of put back. You kind of just got to mess with it a little bit for it to click back in. So I do want to mention that that is an issue. Moving on, obviously lights in the mirrors, side curtain airbags all the way around. Let's go ahead and look towards the back seat here. Oh, gotta unlock it. There's the unlock. Back seats all in really good condition. Very comfortable. And looking in here, You actually have heated seats in the back, which is kind of cool. So I didn't actually know that. That was a nice little surprise. As well as a cutaway or a ski thing, so you can actually access the rear trunk. Figure out how to put that, but yes, obviously that is there. Oh, there it is. So you can actually access the trunk from here if you got skis or anything longer that you needed the extra space for. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk. Looks like you got first aid kit, the original floor mats. Even has a nice little kit here. Actually, I have no idea what that is. I'm kind of curious myself. Ah, you got some tools. So that all goes in here. Don't see that very often. That's definitely a cool feature. Let's go ahead and pop it back out. This obviously is the backup camera. Definitely does look aftermarket, but it does work. Next up, let's go ahead and take it for a quick spin around the block. So safety first, always put the seatbelt on. Oh, I did notice this, just so you know, obviously right here on the pillar, obviously that is like starting to deteriorate, so wanted to point that out. But let's go ahead and put it in drive. Actually, there we go, drive. Parking brakes all the way released. There we go. Extremely comfortable drive. Definitely, suspension on these are absolutely amazing. Just feels like you're driving on a cloud. You don't really feel any of the bumps. Just extremely cushy ride. You do have a little bit of a window shift there. I'm not sure if you can see that. I want to point that out as well. But very comfortable transmission, steering, everything's tight. The brakes are responsive. Steering is nice and tight. Although it is very loose, it's definitely a very Cadillac feel to the steering wheel. Definitely, if it's like a boat, it's very comfortable to drive. Definitely aims towards the side of luxury as opposed to performance. I mean, this is, if you're looking to make a road trip, I mean, this is just an amazing vehicle. Super comfortable. Go ahead and pull back in. And the last thing we'll do is obviously pop open the hood so we can look at the engine. Hopefully I can figure out how to open it up here fairly quickly. Ah, there we go. Cool. And that all looks nice and clean. Battery and everything looks pretty up to par. Everything looks really clean under the hood here. Two massive giant holes. I haven't even tested the horn, but definitely right up front. Definitely a nice car. Go ahead and shut it back. And hopefully this video, guys, helps you kind of get a better sense of what the vehicle is. Obviously, if you have any further questions, feel free to give us a call. And other than that, hope you have a wonderful day.